The city's recycling program, which is simply not working and costing the city money. City Manager Mike Deal again went over the issues Tuesday night: lack of participation, lost revenue, but no final decision made Tuesday. It was suggested after a long conversation that the commissioners simply have a work session to discuss the issue at 5 p.m. before their next scheduled meeting set for Tuesday, December 15th. Hopefully make some final decisions on the program at that meeting. To explain where the city of Jesup is on their recycling issue, here's City Manager Mike Deal.
No decision on the recycling today. Going to have a work session Tuesday, December 15th to discuss possible options. But as you mentioned, it's basically just losing money. You're a big advocate of the recycling here in Jesup. But as you mentioned, the bottom line is the participation is very low and the cost is astronomical at this point for the city of Jesup.
Well, yeah, that's right, Bob. I was the daddy of recycling, I guess you could say, probably 20 years ago when we started it. It worked great at the time. That time, we had very good cooperation. We probably had 60% of the people cooperating. We did most of the planning, and most of the startup project was on grant money that we received from waste reduction and recycling grants. We've gotten a lot of money in this community, and our recycling center was one of the pet projects with the Georgia Waste Reduction people, and we did a good job at the time. We were selling our product. We were holding our product over and selling it at the peak time when they were paying the highest prices for the materials. Later on, the city decided to contract that out with a different company instead of breaking even on the product or whatever. And at the time we felt that we were breaking even, then we started paying for the service. And later on, the product was not selling good. The company was taking it down to a recycle outfit in Florida and paying $60 a ton for them to accept that product. And with the way we're set up in Jesup, it's hard to recycle anyway because we have zero tipping fees. With the partnership we have with the landfill, we have zero tipping fees. So we don't pay anything to dispose of our trash. All we have to do is pay pickup, and we do that ourselves. And when you look at zero for disposal, and then on the recycled product, we're paying $60 a ton to dispose of it in Jacksonville. It just don't count up. So as bad as I hate to say it, and we still have some recyclers in town that really like what they do, but you just can't make it work. So either we got to get back in full-fledged and try to work out a deal, and I've been trying to do that ever since I've been back with the city. Just don't work. I just cannot come up with a good way to do it. The last thing that we've talked about, I'm talking with Wayne Service Center, and they do a small-scale recycle program and do a good job. They're picking up a little bit of money because they sell their product to a company down in Savannah. And they also, they have disabled folks out there, handicapped folks, and they evidently get a little bit better price than we do. So, and they have people that help them out, people that donate some money to them to help their cause. So we're trying to work out a deal with them, and I don't know, I'm talking with John Ben and his staff. I hope we can come up with a plan where we keep the drive-through recycle open and we assist those guys in their recycle effort. They can use our machines, they can use our building, and generate some money and generate some donations or whatever. People tend to do really good when it comes to those kids out at the center. trying to help them, and maybe this will work. I got my fingers crossed. I hope it does work. I'm very much into recycle. I think it's a great idea. I think it's good for the community, good for the nation. I'm hoping it'll work, and this is probably the last chance that we have.
And that's what the work session for is Tuesday, December 15th. So hopefully something will work out. Like I said, they could talk about this all night long, but they want to just go ahead and have a work session so they can discuss it fully.
That's correct. And John Benner, I'm thinking John will probably come in and we can assure him that we're not setting him up for failure, and that's what John's scared of. John works for an agency that he can't lose any money. He can't step out and take on a new project. It's going to cost him money. It would cost him his job. But we're planning on working with him and reassuring him that it will not be a losing proposition, and we can make this work.
Once again, no final decision made on the recycling, but the contract runs out at the end of the month. Republic Services has told the city they don't want to discuss renewing the contract at all, as they see no profit as they're currently losing money each month and are simply fulfilling their contractual obligation until the end of December. Other news from the city heard from Vicki Davis with the Wayne County Arts Council. They're ready to host another downtown concert. The date set for Saturday, April 22nd, this time a jazz festival with jazz artist Eric Mintel. Davis says that the goal was to still purchase the old Strand Cinema downtown, turn it into a place to hold concerts and plays, and bring arts to the city of Jesup. Davis says they need $20,000 to begin discussions. They're at $17,000 as the last street dance raised over $7,000 profit. City thanked Davis for bringing the information early to the city commission, who told her that they had nothing but good reports about the last street dance held in downtown Jesup. Wished her well in the upcoming event, but again wanted to get the blessings of the downtown merchants on the time of the event and closing the street in downtown Jesup. All those issues to be worked out and finalized well before the April 22nd date. City approved their 2016 alcohol beverage licenses and announced that the city employee Christmas party is next Tuesday at 7 p.m. at the Rec Center. All city employees invited. And the mayor reminded everyone to come out Saturday for the Chamber of Commerce Christmas parade. They say the city and county commissioners will be riding together this year on a float in the parade. Again, the parade set for Saturday at 7 p.m. That's a look at your city council meeting. We'll come back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Are you thinking of selling your home or business? Hi, I'm Gloria, and as a realtor, I know that getting rid of the clutter in your home is one of the best ways to help sell your house quickly. At Jesup Premium Storage, our family-owned company provides a convenient and secure building for all of your storage needs. We now offer outdoor covered parking for that antique car, boat, or RV. Due to our recent expansion, we offer units that range in size from as small as a bedroom closet to as big as a one-car garage. All of our units are inside and climate controlled with 24-hour access and security. Our leases run month to month, so you're not locked into a long-term commitment, giving you the flexibility to move your belongings out the minute you purchase your new home. Stop by today or give us a call, 530-8003. That's 530-8003. Jesup Premium Storage.
We're cool, clean, and secure.
Looking for a great deal on an appliance? Look no further than your local Sears Hometown Store in Jesup. Going on this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sears Hometown Store is having a red tag blowout sale on all scratch and dent, used, and clearance appliances. All red tagged items must go, so they've reduced prices throughout the store. From washers to dryers to refrigerators to even ovens, it all must go. So don't miss it. Visit your Sears Hometown Store in Jesup this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for their incredible red tag sale. Have you heard the Trade Mart, Jessup's best kept secret, has moved? The Trade Mart has moved to a bigger location right in front of the Jesup Drive-In. If you need a propane tank filled, guns and ammo, tarps, animal feed, they have it all. The store hours are 9 to 6 Monday through Friday. Call 427-6966, 427-6966. This month's Hunter Special deer corn for only $7 a bag. That's right, $7 a bag. So for all your guns and ammo needs or animal feed and health needs, go see John at the Trade Mart at their new location in front of the Jesup Drive-In.
Wayne County Board of Education will be attending the Georgia School Board Association annual conference and training workshops this week, December 3rd through the 5th at the Renaissance Waverly Hotel in Atlanta, Georgia. Conference and meetings attended are official meetings of the Wayne County Board of Education. Once again, the board members headed up today to Atlanta to attend those meetings and workshop training. The dates, again, December 3rd through the 5th. Wayne County Commissioners set to meet on Monday, December 7th at 7 p.m. in the Commissioners' Meeting Room. On the agenda under Citizens' Concerns, Barbara McGee concerning property taxes, Beth Roach regarding Ashby Nicks with Cecilia River Keepers, Earl Dent regarding Beechwood Mobile Home Park. Under new business, set qualifying fees for the 2016 election, consider and approve an energy tax, appointment of the county attorney. Under items with administrator, farmers market and cutoff for fiscal year 2015 budget, items with the county commissioners, Kevin Copeland, regarding public participation. Again, all that set for 7 p.m. Monday, December the 7th. Yesterday at Wayne Memorial Hospital, in lieu of buying gifts for their physicians and in honor of Giving Tuesday, Wayne Memorial Hospital donated $1,000 to Wayne County Toy Drive. Employees joined in by donating dozens of toys. Presenting the check to City Manager Mike Deal was Hospital Chief of Staff Dr. Matthew Velosin. They state the old adage is true, it's better to give than to receive. They said it was a pleasure to present these gifts to the children of Wayne County. Dr. Velosin says the city works very hard weeks prior to the Christmas holidays to ensure each child that is in need of gifts will receive them. They state they're thankful to Wayne Memorial Hospital for this generous donation and their passion for giving back to the community. Again, from City Manager Mike Deal. He and the Mayor David Earl Keith on hand to receive the donations and the check. And each employee of the hospital was asked to bring in a new unwrapped toy for the drive. Last year, Wayne County Toy Drive helped over 1,000 Wayne County families provide a brighter Christmas for their children. Again, anyone interested in volunteering time, donating money, or toys may contact City Hall at 427-1313. Giving Tuesday was begun back in 2012 and encourages people to perform acts of charity and philanthropy. Established by the 92nd Street Y in New York City, it's observed globally on the Tuesday after Thanksgiving by groups and individuals promoting acts of kindness. Wayne County Chamber of Commerce hosting a Lunch and Learn program on Wednesday, December 9th at 11:30 a.m. at the Paul Scott Polytech Center at Coastal Pines Technical College. The presenting sponsor for the event is Boykin Steel and Crane. The Chamber is very excited to have Barry Murphy as the featured speaker. He'll discuss and answer questions about the Affordable Care Act and the significant impact of the Affordable Care Act on small businesses. For registration and more information, simply contact the Chamber at 427-2028. The event's for the entire community, and the public's invited to attend. Registration $15 for Chamber members and $20 for non-members. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor or other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Have you heard the Trade Mart, Jesup's best kept secret, has moved? The Trade Mart has moved to a bigger location right in front of the Jesup Drive-In. If you need a propane tank filled, guns and ammo, tarps, animal feed, they have it all. The store hours are 9 to 6 Monday through Friday. Call 427-6966, 427-6966. This month's Hunter Special, deer corn for only $7 a bag. That's right, $7 a bag. So for all your guns and ammo needs or animal feed and health needs, go see John at the Trade Mart at their new location in front of the Jesup Drive-In.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties for over 13 years. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the only nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our new administrative offices, located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, have opened recently as Phase 1 of our building project. Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak to someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
This is Charles Huffman at Jesup Housing Outlet. If you haven't been to Jesup Housing Outlet lately, you're missing out on a large selection of new and exciting floor plans from the nation's top manufacturers like Clayton, Fleetwood, Scott Built, and Homes of Merit. All of our homes feature modern kitchens and appliances, R60 and higher installation values, thermopane windows, and energy-efficient heat pumps. We have two locations to serve you, 2452 Savannah Highway in Jesup and Highway 301 South between I-16 and the bypass in Statesboro. Come see Charles, Faye, or Sheridan today.
Final notes in the news. Big week to celebrate Christmas taking place here in Jesup, Wayne County beginning Thursday, which is tomorrow in downtown open house, and the Hanging of the Green, which will begin at 6 p.m. tomorrow at the Chamber of Commerce lawn. Music and Missions Choir of First Baptist Church performing at 6:15. Lighting ceremony takes place at 6:30 p.m. Then performing will be the Calvary Baptist Church's Children's Choir at 6:30 p.m. Santa and Mrs. Claus will be on hand from 7 to 9 p.m. for pictures with the kids, and the live nativity at Westbury Park takes place between 6:30 and 8:30 both Thursday and Friday evenings. Then this Friday, December 4th, the carriage rides in Jesup from 6:30 to 9 p.m. Santa and Mrs. Claus back at the Chamber lawn on Friday from 6 to 8, and the live nativity on Friday presented by the Altamont Baptist Church. Again, the time 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Then this Saturday, December 5th, the Jingle Bell Run at 8 a.m. Christmas crafts on the Chamber lawn from 5 to 6:30. Santa and Mrs. Claus from 5 to 6:30. And the Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade set for 7 p.m. in downtown Jesup. Again, it's a busy week leading up to the Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade. Again, a reminder, deadline to make an entry into the parade is today at 12 noon. So again, make sure you get your entry in. Simply stop by or call the Chamber at 427-2028. Again, they have to have all the information to line it up for Saturday night. So again, the deadline to enter is today at 12 o'clock. That's going to do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan saying have a great day.
You've been listening to local news on WIFO.
Open the doors at 182 West Cherry Street and enter the enchanting land of Linens Plus, a holiday paradise of unique and stylish gifts for